So we had a wee walk around the palace, son, eh?
Aye.
Just loads of fancy stuff inside, to be honest with you. Just busts, paintings, ornaments, just loads of bits and bobs, really. I prefer, like... Jesus, what the hell was that landed on me? A green beetle. Is that you trees, son? It is.
Berries gone.
Ah, the berries on them already.
Jeez. Oh, that.
It's early, eh?
Really early.
I suppose that's a replica as well, this one. Where the stone got transported, it had 2 rings in it. There's a wee chapel outside the palace. The trees are pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Big thick fellows.
Lady night.
Oh, can you not go in? Sparrow Meloria.
It's easier if I come out first.
Aye.
It's not a
Can you not go any further or not? It's a crypt. It smells like a crypt in a chapel, eh?
Aye. It's tiny.
The Right Honourable David Murray of Cosperty. What's that? That's pretty cool up there. Oh, that's a wee area, eh? William Earl of Mansfield and Viscount Stormont. I wonder if they're underneath here.
Maybe.
That's like a skylight, eh? See if you're down in the crypt. You're getting light. I reckon they're underneath. See how rude people are. Just fucking breathed in your neck. Some yew trees or something. They must be old. New ones. The grove. Some masonry, some fallen masonry, son. It's like a wing. What are we drinking today? Some root beer. Bundaberg, Australian, family owned. Oh, look, there's a sword stuck in a stone, son. Like Excalibur. Aye. It's like a wicker. It's like wicker. Fucking portable seats. Oh, there's a grave. Graveyard behind there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, son, Joyce. Let's see if we can pull out this sword.
Sure.
Robert the Brush. It's got a hook on the end. It must have. You want a shot, son?
Sure.
Robert the Brush. Should go side to side, maybe? It's a con.
Like, you know the King Arthur thing, like the sword in the stone? Like, wasn't it meant to be like actually stuck in the stone?
Aye.
Like, this is just kind of like placed in the stone.
It's a thick tree, son. They're thick trees. It's a nice yew grove there. They're old yew trees. They must be 1,000 years old. Not 1,000, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe about 300, 400 years old. Same age as this place. Ah, the yew berries are ready already.
That's crazy, actually.
This is early for the yews, but it's maybe this area. In Perth, it's quite warm. Remember, didn't he swallow the seeds? Seen a plaque thing, what does that say? Who planted that one? Maybe none of the royals. Planted by the Right Honourable Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher planted this tree. It's a Lebanon cedar. 1936. 12th of September 1936 she planted this. No way. She must have been like a kid. 1936. She was Prime Minister in the 80s. 70s, 80s, late 70s, early 80s. There must be more grounds to explore around here, son. Can it cost us 33 quid to get in here? Get the map out. There must be, you must be able to go all the way over here as well. We're at the chapel. Let's see. Open it up. Is that where we're here?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a big maze and everything. The star maze. And there's a palace there. Oh, it's so weird. There's loads here, son. And massive grounds. See, and there's the crypt. And I said you can go underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
You see the skylight.
That dog that just barked, that was like a personal anger.
I was like, whoa! It didn't take me in a place like that again. It's creeped a bit.
To be fair, I'm actually surprised about the amount of tourists here.
Huh.
Like, I don't know, usually you, like, fair enough, there's a few tourists, and like, it's like all the castles we go to. There's actually quite a lot.
Aye. It's peacock. These are all yew trees, son.
Aye.
Amazing. can tell how toxic the yew tree is. Like nothing can really grow in the ground. Americans talking to the birds. That's a beast. Stand beside it, son. Some reference. Peacock.
360 view of the tree.
I'm thinking we're going under this archway over here, son. And massive trees. Not bad, eh?
These bottles are really awkward to
Yeah, I know they are.
I'm
Feel like they're slipping at my hand all the time.
I'm like, try to hold it like,
Everybody walks so close to me, son. Back off a bit. At arm's length. That's better. Please do not climb on the walls. Look at that. Some kind of cross. Hold that for a second. It must be 1986. I was thinking she would have been a wee baby. It's old graveyard. It's old, but is it that old? You can give me a bit of space, son. Charles Hutchison. Robert Mitchell, Hannah Anderson. A wee bird there. Yes. See if there's any mole holes around here. That's a nice grave, eh? Nice memento mori, looks a bit for the 1700s. $17.80 is that there? Cherub on the top. Honest woman.
Fluffy stuff's everywhere.
Seeds.
No.
Medieval wall under restoration. Should I grave it? There's a nice yew tree, son.
Yep. Certainly death berries on this one.
Aye. Check the gravestone. The tree's grown. That's pretty cool. Look at that, son. Trees kind of grown around it.
There we go. I think in like a few years' time it might actually be grown inside. Big chunk of
That's
it.
17 something. Aye, it might just engulf it. The whole tree might just grow right round it.
Imagine like archaeologists cutting down a tree in the future and the inside of it is a gravestone.
Yeah.
Or just anyone cutting down a tree and there's just a gravestone inside.
Sandbags keeping all of these standing. Looks like it's possibly been vandalised. John Garvey, 1911. Some really old graves and some sort of a few hundred years later. It's like a mixture, strange mixture of graves between these styles, the Memento Moris, and the sort of modern ones like they ones, sort of 1900s. Kind of all mixed up. Doesn't really make sense, this graveyard, son. It's like it's been rearranged. Usually you get an old part of the graveyard and you get a newer part. There's another nice Memento Mori. 1787. That's a cool stone there. $17.50. The obelisk.
Yeah, I like about that gravestone
What?
now. The carvings aren't that detailed, they're quite crude. I think parts of this is actually engulfed in the tree.
The back's kind of worn away. There's a big sort of sarcophagus tomb thing over here. Robert Grant of Lyme Pottis, formerly part of the lands of the Abbey of Scone.
There's actually
Aye. It's like the cast iron one, aye. You'll notice that metal ones. It's quite a cool one. Aye, pretty cool. Graveyard, son.
Nice scenery.
So,
Nice scenery.
aye.
Like, you know, just from here, all the graves, and how the sun's just going on one half.
How you doing, Jamie? By John Small, in memory of his father, William Small, who died 22nd in November 1882. 46-year-old. So we're at Scone Palace, where all the Scottish kings were crowned, from Kenneth MacAlpine to Charles II. There's another cool one, son. That's quite well preserved. Look at that. That's cool. Look at the cherub on the top. See, that's how cherubs used to look in medieval. Memento Mori. Thomas Mitchell.
I like the skull on this one.
Yeah, skull's pretty cool, eh? 1860s. That's 17. This one's 1769, I think, or 1766.
Cameron gravestones have like also on it. I wonder if that's put,
Also
like,
his
before
father.
or
Ah, it's after, because I've seen, this is after. See this bit in the back? It's after this. It's almost like their ancestors.
Also.
Also. Please turn over. Continued on next page. Also. So like I said before, guys, we're at Scone Palace. How you doing, Tabar? How you doing, mate? Age 3. 1857.
That's a nice gothic font.
Aye, it is a nice gothic font, son. Pretty smart.
The numbers are nice, I think. It's vampire-y, kinda.
Old English.
Yeah.
There's like an eagle up there or something, son.
Eagle.
1872. Quit it. It's funny, a lot of these surnames are kind of extinct now. Yeah. Dow, Robert Dow. This one's sort of forgotten over in the corner. Nothing there. So we're in the palace grounds of Scone. You're not allowed to film inside the place, so I couldn't do a stream in the place. There's no filming or photography allowed in the palace. And it's heavily CCTV'd. I didn't want to embarrass my son. If I was myself, I probably would have just took footage anyway. See, that's what's hid. Look at that, Jed. That's what's hidden underneath all that moss.
Are these sandbags?
Aye, sandbags keeping them up.
It's quite sad. It looks a bit like bin bags.
Aye, it is. Walked in that way, but I'm curious about this area. That's nice, eh? There's a wee tower. Yeah. Go inside it. Right beside the yew tree. Hey. Just like a wee watchtower.
It almost looks like a brick. There.
It probably is. They did plaster the insides, getting these things. But the plaster falls off over the years.
Yeah.
But when you see the bricks in the inside of castles, usually it was all plastered over. You couldn't see the bricks back in the old days. So that was an ancient cross. Abbey Gateway. Nice and warm, eh? A maze. Kitchen garden, Pinetham. Would you want to go to the maze or the... Come on, we'll go to the maze. We're going to the maze. Because it's amazing. Look at that tree, man. Whoa! Check that tree, Jay. Go and walk over it. Go and actually, just hold that. Let me walk over beside it. Look at that tree. What's that beast? You stand next to it. Shit. That's an old Scotch pine or cedar. Lebanon, maybe a Lebanese cedar, that one. It's a beast. Look at the girth of it. Look at the girth on that beast. Look at the texture of the wood. Crazy, eh? It's like old skin. I wonder how old that tree is. It's the same type. Right, son, let's go to the maze. Look, the Tree Council celebration of the Golden Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has designated the Scone Douglas fir as one of 50 Great British trees in recognition of its place in the National Heritage, June 2002. So this is one of the Great British trees. This has got wood one. It's a beast. It is an absolute beast of a tree. Just that branch. Jesus. The branch is a tree on its own. God. Who's that? How you doing, Brandon? If you head towards the car park, turn left for the gardens. I'm going to the maze. Okay, what? I might change my mind and go somewhere else first. Because these fucking Americans, man. Oh, they're annoying, eh?
Speaking of peacocks.
It's a big silver birch there. You rarely see the silver birches get so big. I've rarely seen them as thick as that, son. You can walk through these trees as well.
Yeah, I've never seen an actual thick.
Silver birch, they're usually quite thin. You're looking for get some nice mushrooms growing at the bottom of these. Certain mushrooms like certain trees. It's nice.
Why is that? Is it because like the properties in the tree or something?
No, because some of the mushrooms are like a parasite. Can they sort of parasite off them? A pintum. Pinitum. Pintum. How would you say that, son? A pintum or a pinitum? Look at all these bits of masonry, son, just lying. These are like pieces of old building. An old, look at that. That's an old wheel, can the old grain, wheel grinders to grind wheat. Look at that, that was covering that. What's that? It's maybe a piece of an old gravestone, that one. At the corner of an old gravestone. It's maybe part of the abbey. I think there was an old abbey here, an old ancient abbey.
I've solved the problem for the hard to keep a hold of bottle.
Right. Beautiful weather though. Must be about 25 degrees Celsius here. These trees. Some of the oldest trees I've ever seen, son. In this place. Oh my god, Jed, I think there might be peace and quiet here. It's a new tree. Is that an apple tree? No, it's an oak tree. What the hell is that? It's not an oak tree because oak leaves are different. Is it an acorn? Is that an acorn tree? Thing is, that doesn't look like acorns growing on it.
Yeah, see.
What you said, Dad?
Yeah.
Look at
Cool.
purple. Purple.
Oh, frying pan.
You could probably fry an egg on this roasting. It's time for me. Wait, hold that, son.
Sure.
You can hear all the grass hoppers behind us, or crickets, sorry. So it cost us £33 to get in here for the gardens and the palace. I'm not sure how much it would have cost individually, like just to go in the palace or just to go in the gardens. But altogether, for the both of us, it cost £33, which is a total rip-off.
These kind of places should be open, like just free, open to the public.
Well, it should cost tourist money. People that come from the country should be free. It's our bloody heritage, Ken.
Aye.
There's a yew tree in front of us there.
It's quite rare to see more vegetation around the yew tree.
Oh, it must not be that toxic, that one. Barbecue for dinner tonight.
Aye.
Made some nice burgers last night, but I used blue cheese in the burger.
Aye.
It's so strong, it's unbelievable. The cheese, it's like, just watch your finger over the camera, son.
Aye.
Hope you are having a good day, people. We're just sitting in the Pinetum or the Pinitum in Scone Palace, on the grounds of Scone Palace, where all the kings of Scotland were crowned. Well, I'd say most of the imposter kings of Scotland were crowned here.
Aye.
Called the Stuarts, the Bruceys, and they kind of took over this place. It is an amazing area. Are you finished, son?
Aye.
Looks like I got a fucking light here. Right, buddy. We're going to move on.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's sit a bit too much. Get burnt to a crisp. Get the size of that tree over there, son. Massive tree. There's a beast there tree as well, son. That might be as big as that other one. The trees. They're massive. Look at that one over there, son. Run over to that, well, walk over it, son. Just to give a bit of scale. You should see this tree, guys. This is a beast. Jesus. That one there is massive too. This one is the giant redwood, USA, California. Secodendron giganteum.
Oh, is that
It's a California redwood.
the giant ones?
Aye.
And it's supposed to be like the biggest ones in the world or something, you know, for being tall.
You stand beside it?
Sure.
Huge. Go around, stay there. A massive tree. Wow, that's awesome. How tall that is. You didn't realise how tall it is when you're walking below it. See me that one? That's the same, that's a redwood as well. You see the difference? Oh, look at the size of that one, son. Oh my God, is that a trunk over there? Surely no. Surely that's like 2 trees. That will be 2 trees, eh? Oh, they're all massive around here, son. The redwoods are huge. That's another California redwood. Massive trees. Let's go and see this pine that you were at. Because the trunk on this one is a...
There's like giant mushrooms growing out of it.
This is a Abies Nordmannia, Nordman fir. This is probably from Scandinavia, this one. Nordman. Sounds like Norwegian.
That's Northman in French.
Yep. Norman. There's another. Incense cedar. So you probably, if you picked a bit of that wood, you probably burn it and it's probably got a smell to it. Let me grab some of the wood. Oh no. Jed, could you hold that bottle for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
I put my cigarette in it and then I poured it on myself. But I was going to say, if you take some of this wood, don't know. I'll take it home and burn it and see if you got a wee smell at it. Probably no. This has got to be a Lebanese. It's got to be. And that's a Western Hemlock. A Suga heterophylla. Western Hemlock. That's a beast. Check it out. Even the mushrooms on it are beasts.
That's what I was saying, there's just giant mushrooms growing out of it. That looks like it could just be like...
They're like steps, the mushrooms all the way up. That's high. That must be over 100 feet tall. These trees must be over 100 feet tall, and that's no exaggeration. This one's lost its badge. Those redwoods are massive. Another massive one. Try to find a bin, son. So many different pine trees, eh?
Yeah.
This one's been knocked over, the sign. That's the Western Hemlock as well, this one. So this one will grow like that beast over there. Surely they've got a great yew tree in here somewhere, son. Redwood similar to the Scots pine. That looks like a Scots pine, this one. Western North America, this is a Lawson Cypress. They all look the same, eh? They all kind of look the same.
Imagine if they were all the same trees and they're just labelling them as different.
Nah, they've all got different sort of characteristics. See, this one's quite different. It's mostly just bark. That's a noble.
Eyes in that one.
It's a noble fir. I see. That's probably where the branches were. Kind of lower branches, or were meant to grow. There's another old timer. That's an old one. Lawson's Cypress. A perennial cedar. These ones are nice, eh? With the light shine on them, they look yellow.
Oh yeah.
It's a yew. This is a yew tree.
Is it?
Aye. It doesn't look like a yew with the yellow needles on it. Aye, these are yew trees, son. They look quite young though, maybe 100-year-old, something like that. 50-year-old, 100-year-old. Aye, they're yew trees. These ones here. But I've never seen them that yellow colour. Never ever. They're usually a really, really dark green. It's a grand fir. It's different from the noble fir. It's a big tree. It's good to see them from this angle actually. How tall they are. Can I get over? Get the big red cedar over there. It's massive. That tree over there. That is unbelievable. Is that the basey one there? Surely no. It is. It's another giant redwood, son. The bottle's down there. Let me stand beside it.
In fact, let's see. I know.
I'll try and keep the camera pointing. Forward all the time. Cheers, pal. It's huge, eh? Giant redwood. Right, let's get to this maze. Hopefully these Americans are died inside it by now.
You look like a British boy.
That's a beast. They're massive. These yellow yew trees, that's strange. I've never seen that before. I thought it was maybe just the way the sun was hitting them.
That's what I was thinking too.
I've never seen yellow yew trees. And it says it's just the European kind. Looks like a special kind. Where does this take us?
Did I say European?
Aye.
Because I know the ones we usually hear English use.
Are they?
Aye.
I think that was a European. So that might be the difference there, son.
Yeah.
European ones might go yellow in the summer or something. See some nice cherries over there. Is it black currants? But they're right amongst all this. It's like, is that brambles over there? See them?
Get that one. Thank you all.
It's been made into a bench. Look.
How much time is one ring again?
A year.
Yeah.
So if you count them, aye. It gets finer and finer, eh, as it gets further.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I can't count anymore from there.
So
I got up to 45.
you can probably work out it's probably about 50 or 60 years old, the tree. But see the gaps in between the rings as well determines different periods of growing time. Like I think if there's a larger gap in between, can it grew quick a lot that year? Kind of in between like this. There's a bigger gap there, so it grew more in that year. And I think they can tell with stuff that's happened in the past with the climate if the rings are kind of a strain, so that the rings are closer together.
Really bad bench. It's quite uncomfortable.
A bit uncomfortable. It's leaning forward a wee bit, eh?
And to the side where I'm sitting, it's like a cool bench, but uncomfy.
Beautiful day. Couldn't waste it, son. Doing stupid chores around the house. Right. You know me, we can't sit for too long. Let's go. We've only got so much time in here, I suppose. I don't know what time the place shuts it. These are the yew trees we're used to seeing, these ones here.
English yew.
English yew. Yep. That's some tree as well. Yeah, that's an oak. Try to learn all my trees here, but it's hard in this place because there's so many different kinds. I'm just going to start calling them pine trees. Evergreens. Trees.
Oh, that looks a tree.
Tree.
It's a tree. Wood. Look, there's some wood.
Sounds like there's water nearby. Is that just the wind?
Not sure. I think that's water.
I wonder if people could watch these live streams in 3D. No 3D, VR.
You'd have to have one of those spinning camera things for that.
Spinning camera.
Aye.
Are they
Like the
expensive?
360 cameras.
Aye, are they expensive?
I'm not sure.
I wonder if I could do like streams like this for the VR as well,
That'd be cool.
so people could feel like they're with me. I'm going to look into that actually.
Because I know that's what they could do for the Google Earth. The 360 cameras.
Yep. That might be the top of the maze up there, not sure. I think we found the source of water. There's a yew tree grove as well there. You know where there's yew trees because it's dark, usually. Usually block out a lot of light. That's all yew trees actually along there, son. Go and check out this bridge. Is there even any water under it? We're having a mirage. I don't think there's even any water flowing.
Gotta be.
I can hear a wee burn, something.
That's over there.
There's a wee pathetic attempt of a burn. Looks like an old bridge though. You can go right under it, pal. The water isn't that deep. Gets a wee bit deeper over here though, so watch your feet.
Welcome to my lair.
It looks like it would have been a more substantial river at some point coming through here. Had some kind of dam being built here, which is making this flow pretty pathetic. You just bust that a bit. Yeah. Better if this river was flowing more.
Yeah.
It probably does in the winter. And it's probably more like a waterfall flowing through here. Look at that old tree, man. That looks like an old yew, but it's not. Hey son, do you want to go up and see if I can go through the maze?
Yeah.
Is that an amazing idea?
It's funny.
Slip hazard, take care. Should we go through the yew grove? We came down that way. If we go back that way, I think that's the beginning of the... You know what? This will bend right round, I think. You see there's probably the river probably flowed through here too, son. That's an old riverbed down there. You hear the wee elves shutting their doors on their houses. You see that's an old riverbed, son. An old river. wonder when the last time some water flowed through this part.
Probably winter.
Because I've seen this sort of type of area before where there's loads of yew trees on a bank, kind of a river. It's almost like the roots of the yew tree can go to the river. These are all yews, every one of them.
I think the last time water came through here was probably the last time it snowed.
No, I didn't think this part, son. This part looks like it's not had any water through it for a while.
Probably not.
Like years, I mean.
Yews have this distinct greenish colour.
I know, really dark, yeah. But when the light hits them, it sort of it changes. That's a typical yew. Green. And that yellow sort of colour.
Look at the light just shining on that tree. It's like the chosen tree.
Chosen tree. Now we're back to the old red cedars. These giants. It must be, like I said, they must be at least 100 feet. It must be 100 feet tall. Must be. You see where they get their name, the red? See the red, that colour? It's like your hair. It's like your hair.
Want to see some tactical camouflage?
Aye, it's tactical camouflage. Do you know what? Your head kind of does just blend in with it. You just look like a face floating towards me. Right. Maybe your ancestors were completely covered in that hair. Aye, orangutans, they just blend in. Right. Let's go through this maze. Like I said, I'm not sure what time they shut the gates at. I know it's 4 o'clock that it's the last ticket. So it's probably about 5 o'clock this place shuts. I think I got a good reception here as well for the live stream. The trees are huge. I'm such an old dork now, I like walking amongst cool trees. Hey Jed? Dork. Nerd. You're such a nerd, Dad.
I'm gonna steal your lunch money, Dad.
Look at this tree. It's just like one big bush. It's maybe several trees. Jesus. Now that's gnarly. I'll get rid of these bottles. Sick of carrying them. So this looks like all bits of the old abbey that was here. Look at that. Almost like some kind of carving.
It's like the one on the penny.
Aye, the sort of gate.
Aye.
Where was the maze again? Was it this way? It was to the left. It's over here.
Yeah.
How bright. How bright that is. I'm not sure if the camera does it any justice. So bright. Scotland is beautiful in the summer, I've got to say. There's no place I would rather be. There is no place I would rather be. There's the grounds people looking after the plants. Actually, it's like we missed that. We missed walking through this. It's like peas. Yeah, pea pods. Some kind of pods. Now let's get to this maze, son. Because it's
amazing.
yeah. Well done, you're getting used to the dad jokes. Right, so guys, we're now entering, or we're approaching the maze. I don't know why I end up like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I won't anyway because it's too hot for that. Or the opposite. Oh, he freezes at the end. He gets lost in the maze and then, because it's like a snowstorm. He freezes. He can't find his way out. So he just sits in a corner and freezes.
Turns into an ice cube.
Practically, aye. In the morning you see him, he looks like an ice cube. Oh God, it's a proper one, Jed. It's a proper maze. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not going to look at it. The Murray Star maze. We'll not even look at it, Jed. We'll use our magic band. I'm feeling that's a dead end, because look.
Wouldn't that be what I think?
Dance, magic dance. Dance, magic dance. Get that baby by the hand.
What if instead of freezing, you just like melt?
Just melt in a corner.
Yeah.
Dance, magic dance. This is fun actually. Still looking at a dead end, so we must be doing something right here. There's no point looking at the map at the beginning anyway, because you're not going to memorise it. You know what I mean? Dance, magic dance. We've not had to turn around yet.
Nope.
We're just using our psychic abilities, son. Of our ancestors.
Are we supposed to get to the middle?
I think you're not supposed to get out of the place.
I don't know.
Are you supposed to get in the middle? I can hear people running. They're like, help! You might hear the sound of lost people inside this place.
I've been stuck here for 20
This is a pointy one of the stars. It's because we're in a star.
Yeah.
So we know we're in one of the corners now.
Well, that's why I was thinking we might have to get to the middle because, like, a star.
At some point, you hear people running a bit. I'll look over the maze with my camera and my YouTubers can tell me where to go. There's another corner, son. I think. We're on the edge here. Right. Advice. Could this be the middle, son? Could this be the middle?
So, if we just do that flawlessly.
Boobies!
You've done that flawlessly.
I told you I was using my psychic ability. I don't think we're in the middle though, because that's the beginning there.
No, because maybe not the middle, but I think this
Oh,
is
look
it.
at aye.
That's quite nice.
There's a quid. Fly just hit me in the face and landed in the water. Uh-huh. That's the end there, I can see it. Let's go and look at the map to see if we actually just nailed it and I won. I won her. I think we did.
That was really easy.
Because I remember, see, we came in that way
Yeah.
and we walked, because I remember this hole. We walked that way and we went sort of away round and we've some. Yeah, we have. Oh my God. But would you have took the right turns if you were with someone else? That's, oh, there's a bin as well. Perfect. Oh, push.
Oui, parce que quand tu fais main droite, ça fait plus long.
La main droite, ça va faire un
Can we chuck that in the bin, son?
ça peut faire n'importe quoi.
Bah, pas n'importe quoi, mais ça te fait faire plein de trucs. Voilà, tu vas là, après tu fais ça, après tu reviens là.
Non, là, tu prends le fond.
Non, non, j'ai pas pris le point, j'ai pas pris le point. Non, j'ai pas pris le point.
Main droite, tu prends le fond.
The Tartan Maze. The only one of its kind was open to the public. 98.
J'étais là, je fais ça, ça te s'ouvre, main droite, j'étais là.
I saw that is kind of the middle. See that? Because the maze was designed by international maze designer Adrian Fisher. At the centre of the maze is a bronze statue set in a fountain designed by David William Ellis. The statue represents the water nymph Arethusa. The maze is planted in a mixture of copper and green beech designed to resemble the Earl of Mansfield's family tartan, ancient Murray of Tullibardine, and is in the shape of a five-pointed star which is part of the Mansfield family emblem. The maze was planted in 1991 and covers an area of 1,600 square metres. There are 200 beech trees and over 800 metres of paths. The shortest way to the centre of the maze means a walk of about 30 metres. The longest walk is, and it doesn't say, the bridge over the entrance is based on a design from the Glasgow Garden Festival in 1998. We kind of nailed it, son. Kind of went round the whole shebang. Ended up at the fountain. and came out. You could get lost in there, actually. You could.
Yeah, but
We-
we're just too good.
We're too good for that. We're too good for that nonsense.
Didn't even turn back. What?
Didn't he turn around or turn back? Right, where to now, son?
You're too now.
We just walked in this path. We got a stick.
Yes, we see those Americans again.
Man, they would have got lost in that maze somewhere.
Hopefully they just like, where's the exit? I cannot find it.
A beautiful place though, eh? Especially when the sun's out like this. The gardens are pristine. And the variety is exceptional. The plants and trees. Weirdo. I think he thought I was trying to film him or something. Get along. Right. So he wants to linger a bit. That's all. Sorry guys, I'm a bit unsociable when it comes to like certain people. I could just get certain vibes of certain people. Then I become sort of hostile. We nailed it, son. There's a wasp flying in my face. There's a wasp flying in my face. Now it's flying up to the camera. There's a fly on the camera. Fuck off. Fly in my face.
There's a wasp in my face. There's a wasp in the camera. There's a fly in my face.
A nice sort of bowling green area. Yeah. Can you just walk through here? That's just the car park. They're nice, eh? I wonder if they're based on the fleur de lis, kind of like the... Kind of it's a lily. Is it a lily? But it looks awfully fleur de lis like, eh?
These ones, put them together.
The shape. Similar to a lily. Okay.
You fluff ball.
There's fluff balls everywhere. We're back to the tower. We're getting our money's worth out of this place, I'm telling you, son.
Let's see the map. Where would we be?
We're at the old graveyard, which is about here somewhere. Here, 13.
Yeah.
So we've been at the maze. What's this one here? 16.
Looks like a garden.
David Douglas Pavilion. I think we've seen that tree, didn't there?
Mhm.
Anything? Come on, we'll just keep walking. We'll see what we can see. I think we've seen mostly everything we need to see. I need the toilet. There's the red berries, guys. The yew tree. These red berries are amazing. So tasty, but don't swallow the seeds. These taste like pomegranate. Yew berries. Like pomegranate. It's one of the nicest flavours you can sort of find wild there. It's not got that bitter taste like brambles. Yeah. Good.
Keeping it in my cheek like.
No, I didn't. Just hang on and spit it out. Eat the fruit and spit it out. And keep anything behind your teeth. There's another silver birch then. It's a beauty. It's a stotar. Look at that, Jed. Look how odd that is. This must have been part of the abbey. Look at this. Like, why is that in a wall? Or maybe that's been... No, there's another one over here, look. No, look, no, aye, well, here's another one. And there's the tower. I suppose this was the abbey. This is probably the ruins of the old abbey. This was the actual building. It's got these holes all the way through it. Gun holes. Not just an abbey, it was obviously some kind of defensive post as well. There's more gun holes here. And here.
Stay there.
I can see you now. That piece of stone, son. A piece of marble.
Oh yeah. The one on the other side.
It's maybe been repaired.
Aye.
Bit of restoration. That stone's crazy. I love stain, son. I love stain. Everlasting. So this must be the inside of that wall. And we're now walking towards Scone Palace. See, it's the old Scotch burlesque style, called it. By all the kings of Scotland, from Kenneth MacAlpine to Charles II, was crowned here on the throne of Scone. That's the tradition here. And now it's down in, well, now it's in Edinburgh Castle apparently, but people even think the Stone of Destiny, the Stone of Scone, is actually still in Westminster. They're not sure where it is, where it really is, what the real one is.
Is that bell on that tree?
Aye. Did you not see it when we were over there?
No.
Nah. I did.
It's funny with people in old guy when they look at that sword and just pull it out.
Looks like the palace part's closed. Like I said, I'm not sure how long, what time the place closes. But I need a toilet, so. I'll have a closer look at the palace for the YouTubers. I'll have to see it with the sun shining on the camera, so we'll get in the shade. I'll better look at it. Look at the stag, Jed. It's got real, I think it's real antlers. Is that stone? And it's got the Maltese cross above its head. See it?
Oh yeah.
It's a stag there, and it's got like a Maltese cross above it, which is different from the other crosses. The Maltese cross is also in the heraldry with the stars.
What's the Maltese cross?
Maltese cross is a cross. See the bottom left part of the shield, son?
Aye.
And see the very left part of the bottom left?
Yeah.
There's a cross there. It looks like it's actually the cross the Nazis used as well.
Really?
Yep.
Is that the one that they put on the iron cross?
It's kind of like a square cross kind of thing, eh? It's like a square with 3 lines, well, 4 lines, sorry, coming for the corners.
Where's it from?
I think it's a German cross. I think it's a Templar kind of cross. Maltese cross. I'm sure the Maltese Templars use that style of cross. That's quite a nice scene though, eh, with the sword sticking in the stone, son, in front of the chapel. I'm going to get the toilet, so you'll have to do the filming for me, pal.
Alright.
Unless you need the toilet too.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Ken what your dad's like. Someone's going for the sword. And it's a wee boy. He's gone for it. He's going to try it. And he's is he the king? Oh, unlucky wee man, unlucky. Where's the toilets again, son?
They're up.
What?
Are they up there? No.
I wonder where the toilets are again.
I thought they were up there.
Up here? So guys, this is the site of the enthronements of the kings of Scots and of Scottish parliaments. The mound is said to have been formerly by lords carrying earth in their boots. After swearing loyalty to the king on their own land, they deposited the soil to create the mound as we see it today. So this mound apparently was brought here by lords carrying earth in their boots. Aye. Yep. Right, let's go and see this information sign. So we're here. What does they tell you? It's down here, son. So we stand out here and film.
Yeah, sure.
You can walk around the grounds as well if you want.
Aye.
I'll be back up here in a minute.
I'll probably be around here, like the Abbey and stuff. That's the stain. Wonder if I'm the king yet? Nah. What's this? What is that? Huh. Looks like there'd be something in here. It's filled with moss now. Like stuck stains in it. Yeah. It's a wing. Celtic crosses. We'll just get a better look at this. Let's see this. See if I can get a good. It's a line rampant. Rampant. Can I get a good view because it says some view's blocked or something. It's broken off. Someone's broke it off. It's quite cool. I genuinely wonder if they actually put a sword in here, or if they just put half of it in a hook. Huh.
Hey buddy, enjoy yourself. Let's eat some blueberries from Scone. Actually, that doesn't taste that great, that one. Right, pal. I think we may have came to the end. Is there anything else you want to see?
No, really.
Then again, what there is to see. You see people sitting about eating stuff.
You're hungry, Alex.
I could even, nah, I'm not hungry, well, kinda, but I do with just like a packet of crisps. We'll go get our dinner when we're going home. So. Just have a wee look over here. No entry. Still looks pretty modern though, eh? Palace. Square.
When was it meant to be built?
I think it was like 1700s. But there's been castles on this site for thousands of years. This site was actually the Picts site first. The Scots came and took it. Probably just getting something for a wee shop on the way, a wee snack on the way back. Fancy that? So do you believe that, son? Do you believe this mound was made by lords pouring out dirt out their boots from their land? Well, hell of a lot of lords, eh?
Like every single lord in the bloody world.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would that be like that? Why would that tradition be started? Like, I just
It's like offering their land. It's like swearing fealty to a king, kind of like offering your land, like your services, whatever. It's a ceremonial thing. Symbolic. Jed got his photo taken with the doors shut at the front of the palace, eh, son? The old woman said no many people get that.
Probably says that to everyone.
Who's the kid there? That's my son. Who's the kid?
Just a stranger.
It's my wee sponsor. I sponsored him for Ireland. He's a wee poor guy. So I take him round now with me. Have we walked in here? Got an angle of the place for you, this angle. Got a view. Look at the grass. Look at that, son. Eventually that's what I get my grass like. Look at that.
Your grass feels fluffier than this grass.
Aye.
Like, you know those really fluffy patches on your grass?
Mm-hmm. tree, yeah.
roots. Cut the roots to make the path.
Yeah, fungus. You can smell it. You can smell the fungus. Big bit there.
Oh, eating trees.
This bit's private. See, we only get to walk around that side of the building. This bit's all private. Because I think, because
That's what was on that flag.
I'm saying people still live here. Aye, there's the cross there, see it? The Maltese cross. It's been pretty cool when it's all lit up at night, with these lights.
I don't know why anyone would want to eat mushrooms. Like, it's just a plant equivalent of a parasite. Like, all these trees are just covered in mushrooms and fungus.
What are they? It's like purple things dangling.
Oh yeah.
Is that cherries? Cool to see this part of the building, eh? Wonder what secrets that holds. Is that a nest up there? A wasp nest or something, see above the window?
Oh yeah.
A hornet nest maybe. 1692. Really? It's plastic. It's plastic, son.
Are they trying to light it? They
Yes.
wanted to try to make the look as made out of stone. And it's
Plastic.
liars.
It's maybe been cast from an old one.
Yeah. The entire palace is a lie. It was made in 2005.
Nice gardens though. You didn't really see much of the palace, to be honest with you. Pretty disappointed. I didn't want to sound like a bit of a grump, but really you only get to see kind of one level. Is it one level? It's only one level, eh? You didn't even climb any stairs. You only get to see, like, you come in here, you go straight through, you go right along, and so you make a rectangle back, or you can go downstairs to the food places and the gift shops, but you didn't really, you're lucky if you see like 20% of this building. I mean, we paid 33 quid to come and see it. It's nice. I've got to say the grounds are probably worth it. You're not going to see landscape like this very many places. The scenery here is amazing. Right, so I'm going to walk through this wee bit before we go, because it looks like there's like bits of wall and stuff hidden. See here? There's a bench over there as well. So, like I said, I'm going to get my money's worth. It looks like a bowling green over there as well. connection once, and that was in the maze, son. This looks like remnants of the abbey that was. You've got the arch over there. Oh, it's nice and cool here. Same again, it looks like there was maybe an old castle here or something, eh?
Aye.
That looks more of a defensive wall rather than an abbey. Keep seeing signs for abbeys, but it looks more like a castle here. That must be the edge of the graveyard. Let's see. It is. I've been there and done that, son. The maze is over there. Right, people, looks like we're coming to the end. Might as well just go back to the car now. It's been alright, son, eh?
Yeah. Found this stick, and it kind of looks like there's like water ripples in it.
Let's see.
Or like kind of like light thing it does on the water. But...
Take it home, it could be a sacred stick for Scone.
Okay.
Did you see the Italian guy with like about 10 sticks in his hand?
Aye.
He was collecting them. That's like souvenirs. Can people... I like doing that, picking up things like little stones and stuff as a souvenir rather than buying gifts. Because you're actually buying a part of the place. Well, not buying, you're picking up a part of the place and taking it away with you. Wee turret. So aye. Is there anything we missed out? We're at the old graveyard, we're at the map. What's down here? 16 David Douglas Pavilion. That must be like, I think we did miss that. 8. It's 8. A tomb. A tomb. Is that over there? We're doing, where the hell are we? Well, there's a palace in front of us. Is this us in here?
Which one? We're at one.
Right, we're here. That's upside. So the tomb. Hey, come on, son. We've got to see a tomb before we go. Let's go this way. Because I don't know what I feel like. I've came all the way here and missed something pretty cool, like a tomb. Oh, toilets. There's a peacock.
Oh yeah.
How close you can get to them. colours on it, eh? See your map. We're looking for leftovers. The moose probably dry. Pretty big birds. I think when they were near the tomb, by the way. The tomb's miles away. These cartoonish drawings, man. Right, son, I think do you fancy visiting the tomb, or do you just want to head? Aye. Come on, buddy. We're on a mission here. Looking for red squirrels. Wonder whose tomb it is. It's one of the big redwoods. And there's a nice view, creating a canopy. There's the Douglas thing we never seen. Yeah. Come on, hurry up. 10 miles behind me. Now, we've never seen this, son. This is Douglas Pavilion. This is a Douglas Pavilion, which is here, 16, is that 16? Douglas Pavilion. So that's there. Tomb's no far away now. It should be a wee split off here somewhere, I think. Jed. I'm looking at it right. We've came down for the car park to there, now we're here. And we should probably be going around this way somewhere. I've got a low battery, so I need to be quick, guys, to show you this. There's a wee chimney. Like the kitchen garden. Kitchen garden must be right at the Archbishop's City of Scone. What the hell? $17. It's the kitchen garden. Are we looking here?
Well, if you got feather in the bush.
Eh?
Try and peacock feather in the bush.
Peacock feather in the bush. Alright, pretty cool. Shut the gate behind you, son. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. That one looks ready.
I do like tomatoes.
I like tomatoes. It's good. Yeah, good son. Remember, it's a fruit. Got another one, sir. I think that one's ripe. And a butterfly flying around. Some big ones there. Well, at least we got to see the garden kitchen as well. Kitchen garden, whatever it is. The blueberries, son. I think that was just like that, son. Oh, was it? Aye. It was it? It's just open when we came, son. And that's blueberries there, possibly. It's like blueberries, but...
Pretty good.
Oh, they're good, son. Hey, son.
Huh?
Is it the first time, son? Just pull that bit off. Yellow. It looks like a bramble, but it's yellow.
Smells nice.
Aye. What does it smell like? It tastes like a bramble, son. They're good. Sure there's no undesirables on it. Sometimes you get wee worms.
Extra protein, Dad.
Extra protein. That one's not ready. See that one there? That one's ready.
Oh yeah.
See, when they just fall off like that, that's when you're kind of ready. You'd have to pull them too hard. There's more blackberries. Oh, there's bigger ones. Is that black currants? These are black currants, son. I've got a couple of these in my garden. The black currants.
I'm just on their own. Should I just have them both at the same
Aye.
time?
There's a big black currant there. Try that one. The bigger they are, you usually find the less sour they are.
That one's good.
That one good. The black currants. Oh wow. You want one? I'm eating them. Oh, there's a nice raspberry. It's not ripe though. See how it was, but I just know ripe. That as well.
To be fair, that was like a big tomato.
I think that's an apple, and that's more raspberries. But these haven't got any thorns, these ones. They're thornless. Do you like the berries, aye? Got another one for you. Can't remember what they're called, if they're polar berries or jopper berries or something like that.
Here.
Okay.
They're really good fruit.
This red brick's good for growing on. It sort of retains the heat. Big sunflower, son. There's apples or plums.
Plums.
I think it could be apples. Oh, no, it's plums. It is plums. So let's go and have a look. Let's have a closer look. There's plums. Because there's one there. Look at the bottom of it.
What the? Looks like sap. It's been like dried up.
It's not ripe though.
Don't explode in my face.
That's
Apples.
no, they're apricots as well, I think. Or plums. And they're plums as well.
How do you know if our plum's ripe?
Because it's usually purple, son. No yellow or green like that. Big sunflowers. These will be certain root vegetables probably.
I don't like the look of sunflowers. They look cheapy.
More of that garden, I reckon. Should go through though. This has left that garden. Doesn't feel like it while this still outside. Still feels like we're in the garden. Oh, the sunflowers, look. Right, son, I think we might be able to find this tomb yet. We're going to end up getting locked in here. I think we could.
It tastes like a mix of all those fruits.
It's in nature, eh? It's an infestation of sunflowers over there.
Yep.
It's a cypress pine tree. It's got funny needles on it. It's another cypress pine tree. You need to remember that one because it looks quite odd. Again, it's got the sort of dustery, it's like a feather duster type branches. Oh, now guys, 10%. Son. What's that? The David Douglas Trail. David Douglas Trail, Noble Fir Avenue. Dedicated to David Douglas. Botanist and explorer. One of many Douglas introductions. That's like a memorial walk. Right, it looks like the tomb was on the other side of that garden, but we couldn't get through the gate, so don't know how you're meant to get to it.
God, we need to grow those for the polar bear things.
We are?
I know, but we need to get them grown good.
Okay,
Try to hurt
it's
me.
my first year. These trees, what beauties. Oh, we were here before, eh?
Hi. Stop.
Stacky logs, pal. Right, we better get home. I need to get the dinner on. It is 5:10. It's handy to wear a watch because you can't look at your time when you're doing a live stream on your phone. See, watches are still relevant, son. Watches still matter. I'd like to be buried with a tree, so my rotten remains feeds the tree. The tree gets bigger and drops its seeds. The birds eat the seeds and spread me around as well. That's probably the ultimate way to get buried. It's with a tree.
Or you could bury you under an apple tree and eat you.
Bury me under an apple tree. Eat me every year.
Turn you inside.
Don't many bags. Oh, thanks, son. You just ruined my romantic idea.
Romantic.
I will. Well, it's kind of romantic. Romanticised. It doesn't mean anything to do with love. Like, do you know the French language is a romance language?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nice yew tree. It's not to do with love. We're being romantic.
Oh, wait, the sun is on. There's lines there.
Something running about in there. Plenty of yew trees. All they were yew trees. There's that bridge again, and it's a dead end in here, eh? You get to the bridge and it's dead end.
We went under the bridge, mind.
I know, but we didn't go anywhere else. Taking a shortcut. So baby, you oak trees, son. So oak saplings you're standing on. Not oak trees. See that? All planted, they're all growing. There's the maze. How you doing, Sonia? Oh, don't know what's in my socks like, but I walked through a bunch of something jaggy. Here, pal. Car parks there.
Yeah, right?
I just got wee thorny things on my socks.
Oh, that's the worst.
Right, let's get to the car, buddy.
Yep.
Right, people. Hope you enjoyed our wee trek around Scone Palace grounds. Like I said, you can't film anything inside it. And if I was myself, I probably would sneakily do a wee stream or film stuff, but I've got my boy and I don't want to embarrass him. Get us chucked out.
It's not really embarrassing.
Uh,
So how would it be embarrassing?
your dad getting dragged out by the security.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Like,
What if I started fighting them?
that'd be cool.
What if I killed one of them?
That'd be like, very cool. Like, not every day you can say your dad went to Scone Palace, battered the security guards, and escaped.
That looked like a gate. I think it's just a bit of fence.
Anything can be a gate.
Right. I can see my car. See it over there, son. It's my car over there. Right. We've already been through the maze. If you want to see us going through the maze, go back about half an hour. We smashed it. Flawless victory. It's a nice yew tree as well. It's probably a few 100-year-old, that one.
Yeah.
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 That's the one. They look like that sometimes, Ken. They look like many trees. That one's pretty cool, twisted together. Over there.
Oh, that's good.
It's like two that's been twisted together.
Imagine someone got like, you know, there's people who would like bend saplings.
No, I think that's sometimes you have to get a male and a female tree,
Mm-hmm.
and bond them together. And it means that it can be a what's the word?
Self-sufficient?
Self-pollination. It can pollinate itself. And so its flowers come up, but it doesn't need a male and a female. It's like a tranny. Oh, I'm starving, son. I said I might get a sneaky snack on the way home. A sneaky snack.
Sneaky snack.
Snack.
Tic Tac.
Paddy whack.
Snacky snack.
Smack attack.
Okay, I give up. You win.
Maybe we'll see the tomb another time. I might research that when I go home what the tomb is. Lavender, is that lavender? It is Tibar. When it's sunny, man, it's a beautiful country. The right season. But I wouldn't swap it for anything, mate. Back to the car. Someone in the chat said to give the dog a bone.
Who's the dog?
Because we're saying knick knack paddy whack. Give the dog a bone.
Oh, no.
Right, I've got about 5% of my battery, guys, so any minute now I'm going to end it, but I just want to get the last wee bits. There's the peacock. Look at that blue on its neck, eh? It's amazing, that colour. What time does the place shut, I wonder? Doesn't really tell you. There's the bird. Go over and see the peacock one last time. I'm not really sure how close you can get to them. Doesn't really care, eh?
The budgies.
Look how blue that is. It's probably going to pull it when it's with feathers.
Nice when you know how the budgies clean themselves.
Aye. Got a sharp beak on it though, eh?
Aye.
Wonder how old it is. It's old, the way it walks. Jed's straight off a conversation with.
Now we're at American. Let's try to have a full blown conversation.
Let me pick the wee needles at my sock. Bird shit all over my car, son. Right, people, have a good week. I'll see you all. Thanks for joining us, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention, like, at the end of the streams, but I just want to say thanks for everybody that comes and comments and joins us. Right, anyway, cheers.